Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be going through LeetCode problem 387, which is first unique character in a string. So this problem states that given a string S, find the first non-repeating character in it and return its index. If it does not exist, return -1. So in the example 1, the input is LeetCode and the output is 0 because L is a unique character in LeetCode. In example 2, it's going to be the V because Love LeetCode has 2 L's and also has 2 O's. And then the third example doesn't have any unique characters, so its output is going to be -1. So this is fairly straightforward. We're basically going to do 2 loops. We're going to go through the entire string and get a count of each character. And then after we get all the counts, we're going to go through the string again and see if each character is unique. Or find the first character that is unique. So we pass in a string, return the index. So the first thing we're going to do is define this hash map. We'll have a character and an integer, and we'll call it count, instantiated. So the character is going to be the character in the string, and the integer is going to be the count of that character. So we're just going to loop through the string and assign C to each character in the string. Then we'll get the count. So we'll either put C, so we'll get the count of C. If it's already in the string, then we're going to add 1 to it. If it's not in the string, we're going to assign it 0 and add 1 to it. So either way, we're going to add 1, whether it's 0 or has a value already. And that's pretty much it for the first loop. So that just gets the count of every letter in the string. Now we're going to loop through it again, but this time we're going to see, so we're going to take the count hash map that we just created, and we're going to get the character at position I, and if that equals 1, well then we found our answer, so we'll just return it. But if we get all the way through and we don't have a unique character, then we're just going to return -1. And that is pretty much the method. So I picked the example Love LeetCode. So the first thing we're going to do is we've got 12 characters to loop through. So this is just going to grab the first character, which is the L, and it's going to put it into the count. So I'm just going to, actually, this is O. I'm just going to speed through this because this is just adding the characters to or adding the counts of each character to the count hash map. 7, we're almost done. 8, now we have an O, a D, and finally the E. Okay, so now if we look at count, you can see it's got 1 C, 1 T, 1 D, 4 E's, 1 V, 2 L's, and 2 O's. So now we're just looping through it again. And we're going to get the count. So we get the count of the L's, which is more than 1. We get the count of the O's, which is more than 1. But now we're on to the V. And because we only have 1 V, we return that, and the result is 2 because that is the index of the V. So let's run this through LeetCode. Let's see what happens. Success. And faster than 57% and less memory than 99, so it doesn't use very much memory. That's good to know. Alright, so let's look at this time and space complexity. So time complexity is O of n. Because we have 2 for loops that we have to go through, it's O of n. The longer the string is, the input parameter, then the longer it's going to take to go through those for loops. The space complexity is actually O of 1. There are only 26 characters or letters in the English alphabet. And so the input, or the hash map that we create, will never have more than 26 different letters inside it. And that is it. So let me know if you have questions. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.